Good afternoon, my name is Alexis Reed. So with everything going on in the world with COVID-19, many people are left with questions. Where can I get toilet paper? How am I going to pay my bills, my rent, buy food? How am I going to stay sane? These are all questions that we've wondered ourselves. I thought it would be helpful to share some of my answers with you guys, like a little cheat sheet of sorts. So the latest information for COVID-19 in Alberta as of yesterday, April 7th, there are 25 new cases, bringing the total to just below 1,400. Almost 450 people have recovered. 42 are hospitalized and 26 people have died, including the youngest reported case in Canada, which was a woman in her 20s.
The rate of people hospitalized or in the ICU with COVID-19 in Alberta is considerably less compared to other provinces, but we are weeks behind provinces such as Ontario or Quebec, so it is important for us to continue to practice safe social distancing and proper hygiene at home, as well as when we go out to collect essential supplies such as groceries and toilet paper. The Premier of Alberta, Jason Kenney, projected the most probable outcome for Alberta will be to hit our peak in mid-May. It is presumed we'll see up to 800,000 infections with up to 3,100 deaths. He also gave an elevated scenario projection of 1 million infections with up to 6,000 deaths. So now, more than ever, it is important to stay safe and protect ourselves, our loved ones, and our communities.
Like many of you, I have had to make the venture into the wild on the look for toilet paper. So I also was unsuccessful in my first few searches, but what I was able to find out from a few friends who had also found themselves in this dilemma was that most Asian-owned supermarkets, such as T&T, have most, if not all, products you may be looking for. So I was able to go to Lucky 97 Supermarket in downtown Edmonton, and as you can see, they are fully stocked. So if you're looking for supplies, I would strongly suggest trying out these stores, but please keep your neighbors in mind and only take what you need. It has been a common narrative between Canadians looking for government aid and having difficulties getting through online, or also using the phone number provided on canada.ca. I too have had issues myself, but was lucky enough to get through using an automated system. The process took about 5 minutes for myself, so I will provide you with steps you can take. If you'd like to grab a pen, now would be a good time. So the number that you can try is 1-800-959-2041. Again, 1-800-959-2041. You'll want to press the number 1. They will ask you for your 9-digit social insurance number, so make sure you have that on hand. They will then ask you a series of questions, and depending on whether you qualify, you will receive direct deposit into your bank account, which they said will take around 3 business days. This is usually for people that have already set up the direct deposits through CRA. I have given this information to a few family members. Some had issues because of not qualifying, as well as not having their direct deposit set up. So this set them back a bit, but for people that do have these things in place like myself, it is a rather easy process and eliminates much of the frustration of trying to phone multiple numbers and not getting through, as well as stories I've heard from the online system being down. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Another aspect that has been giving people some anxiety is grocery shopping. I understand people's concerns about going into public places such as grocery stores, especially if they are at risk, such as people with pre-existing conditions or respiratory problems. Myself, I have asthma as well as low lung capacity. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little out of breath whenever I'm talking. So I definitely take extra precautions to protect myself. I have actually had the chance to try several food delivery services. We also know we can order from Skip the Dishes, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Foodora, things like that. But for myself, who enjoys cooking at home, I would suggest trying out grocery deliveries such as Chef's Plate, HelloFresh, Spud. Chef's Plate and HelloFresh is a great option for anyone, but especially anyone that may not know their way around the kitchen too well. So these boxes come with portioned packages, as well as recipes with step-by-step guidance on how to create gourmet dishes yourself. So if you're like me and you're kind of sick of cooking the same dishes, or you're someone who also misses going out to eat, this is a great option. There is also many stores that are doing online shopping and then delivery. I've heard that some of these places can be a bit backed up, so if you are in need and can't make it out or do need assistance, There are a few different groups within Edmonton, such as Men in Kilts or Wolf Automotive Group, that are offering assistance to the elderly or people that may need a helping hand. So if you are a person that needs assistance or know someone that needs assistance in Edmonton, 2 numbers I know of that are trusted are 1-800-777-5458. Again, 1-800-777-5458. I believe this number is across Canada for Men in Kilts from what I could take off of their website, or 587-785-7749. Again, 587-785-7749. And that is for a helping hand, which Wolf Automotive Group is assisting with. I'm getting tongue-tied today. Okay, so now that we've covered financial assistance and supplies, I would like to talk about what we are doing to keep our mental and physical health well. Personally, living close to the river valley, I do get out for daily walks, but I make sure that I am practicing safe social distancing at all times. I also protect my face with a mask and a scarf. There is a great difference in the number of people that I see depending on whether it's warm or not, so I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I wish it was a little bit colder. But if you are looking to get out and get some fresh air to help keep your mind at ease, I definitely recommend going in some of the trails around the city. So my yoga and Pilates instructor has created an online Zoom class, which is great. So if you do know anybody, or you are a personal trainer or yoga instructor or have any knowledge in that, it is sometimes helpful to create a Zoom meeting and get all your friends in there, or get your old clients and, help out in that sense. So it's nice to see familiar faces and to get practice on the things that we love and that we're missing out on in the comfort of our own homes. So I know other places like Champs Boxing as well has been doing live feeds and workouts on their page, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I also have binge watched probably everything. Ozark, Tiger King, the usual go-tos on Netflix, but something that I have found help me to get a little relief on those tough mental days is playing a video game. So I personally love Animal Crossing. I don't know if you guys have had the chance to play on Nintendo Switch, but it's also a very great game. I know that people are having trouble right now finding Nintendo Switches, so I did a little investigation and basically they are out of stock, but if you go to GameStop online, you are able to make pre-orders there. The price is a little bit steeper. It's about $4.99 from the $3.99 that it usually is. So they do offer 3 games with the console. So if you are looking to get involved in gaming, then definitely check out GameStop and do a pre-order on Nintendo Switches. So I believe that's all that I have for you guys today. So as always, be smart, stay safe, and take care.